everyone, welcome back to today's video. So today I'm actually in a beautiful location. It's an island in New South Wales. I'm not going to say the name of the island for privacy reasons, but it's really stunning. It's currently 12:43. This might be a bit of a quick video, but today we're just going to be scouting out some different locations that I can shoot. Now, I might actually do some photography in this video too, but it's such a beautiful day. The weather today is it's really intense atmosphere, got a lot of clouds and it's quite overcast, which would be perfect for long exposures and stuff like that. So I'm going to be definitely trying some long exposures, and tomorrow we're meant to be getting some storm weather, which will be really nice, because then I can photograph the clouds moving and the water. It would just be incredible. I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to set up, get my gear out, and we'll try and find some different compositions. So when I first arrived, I noticed this one composition as I was walking up the stairs behind me to the house. And it's a really nice scene. It's hard to compose because I am on a set of stairs here and it's a bit uneven and I've had to adjust my tripod legs heaps to get it straight. But I really like this composition. I was up here before, but I noticed the tree on the side here was covering the boathouse. And the boathouse here has a really nice red roof. And if you didn't know, eyes are attracted to red. And it's a big part in contrast is red. A lot of things contrast with red. And because we've got such a dark and overcast day today, it means that we've got the contrast of the water, which is pretty much, I'd say, grey, and the grey sky as well, with this bright red and blue boathouse. And it looks really nice, and with a nice 10-stop ND and a polarizer on it, it's going to really take away all that glare and let me smooth out that water and make it a really nice dramatic shot, which I am really looking forward to. So you can see here, this was my composition before. I was just standing up on these steps, and I've moved just down there, but I was standing on these steps and you can see how this tree here comes over the boathouse. Now, even from down here, we've got this tree sticking out, but I kind of like that. I like how it comes into the scene and it leads the eye to the cottage. And then you can see what I mean by the contrast between the grey water and the grey sky with the red roof. I love shooting red in photography for that very reason, especially with dark, dank scenes. The contrast of this to this makes it such an eye-catching scene. So this is my composition. I actually haven't exposed the image yet, but you can see here, this composition for me, I think is very purposeful in the way that I've got stuff here that stops the eye from leaving the scene. We've got this interest up here. So my thoughts with this composition, my thought process with this composition was basically, I'm hoping that this tree will act as a barrier for the eye to stop at the edge of the scene. I'm now just going to check my focus. I've focused to infinity, so that will give me the whole scene in focus from 3 feet in front of my lens, and I don't think any part of this image is actually 3 feet in front of my lens. focus, focus, focus. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing today is I've got a Hoyer 10-stop ND filter here. I'm going to put that on. So I've got that one on, and that is going to darken down the scene by 10 stops so that I can compensate for that with my shutter speed and get an extra long exposure so that I can blur the water and the movement in the clouds. What that's going to help with is creating movement in the scene, but it's also going to help bring out the intensity of the scene. The mood that I want to portray in this scene requires a long exposure, or a long exposure is going to help with it. I'm thinking about 25 seconds. Remember, this is a 10-stop ND, so it's going to cut out a lot of light. Just going to change the timer to 2 seconds because I don't like waiting for 5 seconds for the image. And now let's take that. So I've come down to this rock area and I'm seeing two amazing compositions right now. This is great. Oh, this is just wonderful. But I feel like this video is dragging on a little bit, so I'm going to finish this video up here. I've really enjoyed the shoot, and I'm actually going to make a part 2 to this. Just when I finish this up, I'm going to record the part 2 to this, so that will be uploaded next week from the day that this is uploaded, so stay tuned for that. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.